All right, so it's finally here. I've been waiting for this for a while. Here's what I got that's new. It is an Amulet 42-inch tilt grading bucket. So with the John Deere quick connect, quick attach, I can't know what they call it, but to fit the John Deere excavator end that I have on mine. And the only problem was that it came with the wrong hoses on it, so it took me a while, a couple weeks going back and forth, and I got them to send me the right ones. These are just too short for the setup I have. And then I also ordered like these springs to go on. So lesson learned there, I'll tell you about in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to show you more about this as I hook up the hoses and the connectors for it. And I don't know if I'll release this video before I get a chance to take it back up to Bear Ridge and try it out, but we'll definitely show you soon how it works and what I'm going to be using it for. So welcome to TWC Projects. Thanks for joining me. Let's get started. All right, I wanted to take this was like a real pain. I didn't know what I was doing when I bought these. These springs are designed to protect the hoses, right? So, which is a good thing, especially out on the end of the boom of the excavator. The problem is that the springs are supposed to be put on to the hose before you put the fittings on the end, but I bought this with the fittings on the ends already. So, as you can see, it's a little bit of a pain to put it on, but I'll finish that up and then we'll go get started on the next step. So you saw I put some orange stuff on there. I don't know if you can read this, but this is the thread locker orange from Permatex. And it's a high strength removable. So I don't think I really need this because these are beveled. They set in very cleanly and tightly on the tips of them. And you might have seen it. I put it on there just for extra good measure, I guess, just so it doesn't vibrate. You know, these things are vibrating a lot, so hopefully it won't come off. I don't know if I really need it or not, but I'm doing it. So next we want to fill up our hoses with hydraulic fluid. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. This, it's always trickier than you want it to be. Several lessons learned that I'll pass on. One is make sure you have your bucket or whatever implement you're trying to get hydraulic fluid into in a position where you can pump your cylinders back and forth. I flipped over the other way, I just couldn't do it. It was just hitting. And so anyway, so then what I was able to do is, I filled that up a couple times and put my ends of my hoses right in there. So when I pushed one way, the air went out and out of one hose and pulled hydraulic fluid into the other hose. And then I did it several times. And then towards the end, I went to the last cylinder here, or both of these actually, and I opened them enough so that I could make sure that all the air was out, and then fluid started coming out. So I knew I had the hydraulic fluid to that point. Tightened that in. Same thing with the other one. So that worked. Other lessons learned. Tricky to put a spring on a hose that already has the couplers on it, or the connectors on it. Also learned there's all different types of threads for these things, and the sizes you can't measure by the size. You've got to look it all up. This has an opening of like 9/16 of an inch, but it's considered a 3/8 inch connector, 3/8 inch JIC connector. I don't know what JIC stands for, but anyway, there's like 3 different types of threads, multiple sizes. So if possible, have your vendor or you buy your implement from, give them what you need to connect to your machine and let them do the rest. I tried to do that. I bought this from Everything Attachments, which I love. Everything Attachments, that's where most of my implements have come from. My grapple, my land plane, my forks. I just like doing business with them, but they don't make this. They do resell them. So Amulet is a brand, and I guess they can't make everything and do everything, and I think this is a good quality brand, so they still sell it, so you can get everything through them. But and thanks to them, they went back and forth with Amulet, because Amulet had kind of messed up the hose length. They were giving me a 30-inch hose when I needed a 5-foot. So anyway, it's all straight now. I think I have the terminators or the couplers on the right sides. We'll see. We'll see when we get to the point where when we go to hook it up. But I believe that's the right size, and so I think that's going to be it for now. This thing does weigh like 550 pounds, something like that. So I had to use the tractor to flip the thing over. I really was going to hurt my back if I tried to do that. I don't think that would have made any sense. So luckily I had that. But I think that's it. Hopefully everything else goes smoothly when we get up there. Hopefully I have these on the right side so that when I tilt the pedal in the excavator, that it tilts the bucket the same way. But if not, I can swap them. Not a big deal. I took a guess at what I thought it would be. So, and hopefully these are the right length. 5 foot is what I believe I need. If not, I'll take the others. And I also bought some of those little junction bridges to go on the other hoses that I did have that were the wrong size. So if for some reason I need longer, I'll have that with me. I think that's it. I'm going to wrap this up here. I've got another video that I did yesterday, recorded yesterday. I promised I'd have something new. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you this week, but after the video that you're going to see, I don't know whether you see it before this or after this, but then I'll show you using this up at Bear Ridge. That's the goal, and I'm very excited about it. This is just, learning all the time, always learning. I don't really, I'm not a pro. I'm figuring it all out as I go along. So hopefully, hopefully I've got it so it'll work now. It's loaded with fluid, and we'll connect it up and see how it works when we get back up to Bear Ridge next. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this is informative for people who are considering buying this bucket. And of course, you want to see it in action, which will be a video coming very soon. But And if I didn't say it already, it's a 42-inch design. This one's designed for 5 to 6 ton excavator. I've got a 5 ton, so they have a smaller one than this that's a little less expensive, a little less heavy duty. I was going to get the additional blade to go on the end of it, but it was like over $400 just for the blade, so I decided this thing was expensive enough without that. And I won't use it that much. I'm not a pro. If I was using it day in and day out like the professionals, I definitely want that on there, but I won't use this enough to even wear that thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me as I create things, fix things, enjoy the amazing outdoors, even though it's getting dark quickly now this time of year. Thanks for subscribing, for hitting the bell to get notified when new one's coming out. Thumbs up if you like it, share with a friend. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you on the next project.